How's it going, everyone? This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. We are, it is October 16, 2019. This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. We are looking at, market's just been really, really good. We've had a lot of trading opportunities for the Forex pairs. I mean, we had bounce offs of negative at a positive 0.5, plus 0.5. We had bounce offs near the plus 1.5 on the Euro USD. We had this amazing trade coming off of the plus 1.0 right on GBP USD. So we're looking at the Dow right now. We're looking at this. We're on a 30-minute chart. We can see that the EMA is definitely showing us an uptrend. We are at value area low. We are definitely seeing some nice divergence. So we're going to go ahead and try and do a daily on this. We're going to go into binary options, going to go into indices, going to go into Wall Street 30, and we're going to look at the daily. We got 2 hours and 14 minutes left. 2 hours and 26 minutes left. We're going to look for kind of a 50-50, get a better idea. Go into the nice 30-minute chart here. All right, perfect. And we want this price to be somewhat above. I'm thinking that we're probably going to retest around this area. Let's go ahead and put a Fibonacci in from this swing high to this swing low, just to get a better understanding. We're at 38.2 as of right now. So we should be able to start seeing the 78.6 around that area. So we're going to look for this kind of candle formation on Nadex. So that's roughly about here. So we could probably go ahead and purchase this one. We're going to go ahead and put that in for 100. And we're going to place that one. That should be a really, really nice trade for us as far as an out-of-the-money contract. We're going to go ahead and purchase this one as well. As price starts to go up from that, we're going to go ahead and put in for 15 on this one. And we'll go ahead and do that one. And this one looks really, really nice as well. I'm thinking that this is going to be probably your value area low, which is, it very much is. So I think we're going to go ahead and purchase this one as well for probably 35. Maybe 20. Yeah, 20 should be good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and purchase that one. So these all will end in 2 hours and 25 minutes, but what we're going to do is go ahead and take out our trusty calculator, and we're going to go ahead and see what our take profit zones will be price-wise. So we have 62.75, so 62.75 divided by 2, and then we add the 62.75 to get our number. So that's going to be 94, so we want to be able to get rid of all this at 94. All right, so that one's done. So then we have the next one, which is going to be 33. So we have 33.5 divided by 33.5 divided by 2 plus 33.5, which is 50.25. All right, so we have that one now. Then we have one more, which is 11.75 divided by 2 plus 11.75. So we have 17.62, so we're going to do 17.75. All right, so we have our pending orders in here. All right, perfect. So what we're going to be looking for now is to just go ahead and we're going to put these in into our Nadex platform. We're going to go ahead and put these prices into our Thinkorswim. So we're going to go ahead and delete this. All right, so our very first one was the 2700. So that is right there. Then our next one was 27040, which is this one. Then we have one more, which is 26960, 26960. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these in as Nadex buys. Whoops. All right. So this is just showing our visuals as far as the trades that we have on. So we're definitely thinking that price is going to go ahead and probably retest this Tuesday's POC, maybe even going ahead and test out set. So our trade will be over in at 14, well 15, it'll be 15.15 on this particular chart. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here because this is on Eastern Standard on Nadex, but we are on no, we are on Eastern Standard on here. Okay, so we're looking at 14.15, which is roughly right there. So once that starts to get close to that area, go ahead and put this into a 5-minute. So we have a lot of time left over here. I'm sorry, that's 4:15. That's 2:15. Let me go ahead and put that into 4:15, which is roughly there. We'll make that nice and fat as well. All right, perfect. So we have a lot of time. We are bouncing right off of this EMA as well, the 200 EMA, which is just going to be really, really good for us. As long as we start to really kind of boost up and go right past this zone, this one will probably get filled and we can close that one out, and this one will probably get really close to being filled, and this one will definitely have gotten close to being filled. So we're going to go ahead and come back when we get close to those areas. We have roughly 2 hours and 20 minutes left. These are end of day trades, so we're going to pause the video and come back once they're done. All right, we're back again. It looks like the Dow has really just risen up here in these past few minutes. It is still just spiking through. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Charts are just kind of refreshing. Go ahead and get there. All right, perfect. I believe one of our Nadex trades, it did. One of our positions did fill. It was our 2704 position. 2704, which was this position here, which we did assume would come in strong. We are getting close to probably our halfway point. It looks like price is just about to get there. We're looking like, let's see, 94 on the 20. Let's see, we're about 78 on that. And then where are we at on the other one? 50.25. So we're just about there on the 50.25. We're just going to basically kind of watch this. We are getting close to what's called a W formation here, or an M formation. What I can show you is that we have this, this, and this. So we might see price continue to go up, or we might see price come up and then hit this point and then continue to go down. So we want to just kind of watch this trade and make sure just a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and close this out because we're not going to close these out. We're not going to wait for expiry on these. We're going to go ahead and flip over to the 1 minute and just see if price is going to slow down anytime. We are overbought on the 1 minute, so we just want to make sure that we can get the green on these. 50.25 is getting rather close. 50.25 is getting rather close on this particular one. We may go ahead and just close these out early because we don't really know where price may go. If we start to see a little bit more downward momentum, we will close these out, but it looks like this one is about to close at 50.25. If we close this one out for 50.25, we will be closing this one out. This one here was for 2,700, which we are actually just about there. So this one got so much profit because we got it at out of the money. So we're just about $1 away. All right, we got filled there. So we're going to go ahead and close this one out as well. This one was for 26,960. This is all the way down here. We are looking for a 94 on that one. We probably won't see that until the very end of the trade. So we're going to go ahead and close this one out. Okay, we've closed out the positions. Great, so we actually made a pretty nice, substantial amount of profit there. Made a little over $1,000, almost $2,000 on that trade. So we're just going to go back, go over these trades. We're going to close all this out. Okay, and we're going to basically go back and see exactly why we took it. All right, so the very first thing is that we have price in the value area. If you know anything about the value area, pull this up here for you. All right, so basically what we're looking at is a value area low to high. It is called the 80% rule. If you haven't heard of it before, we will actually be opening up deviation trading, value area trading, all that sort of stuff. We will be opening that up very, very soon in the next few weeks. We're just getting the site prepared for all of that. But the 80% rule, what that basically means, I'm going to bring up my pen here, is that if price basically, typically, this is how I usually trade it. This is just, I know that this may not be exactly how the rules are, but sometimes, yes, if price opens up in value area, in this value area box that we have highlighted here, even if price were to open there, I'd like to just wait and to see exactly where does it go. And if price comes out of it like it did here and comes back into it, I like to wait for it to kind of have been in there a couple of times and maybe close around halfway or 25%. And once I know that, I'm looking to see for buy opportunities, maybe on a pullback, and then it's going to be just go right here into value area high. So that is the 80% rule, is that there's 80% chance that if price were to just stay within the value area low here, that price will 80% chance that the price will go into value area high. And the same can be said if price were lingering around here and come out and then bounce off this, it is 80% chance that price will come down here to value area low as well. So we basically took this trade based off the value area, but we wanted to follow the trend. We're following this upward trend. We're hitting on a 200 EMA that we have here, which is what institutions use. This is our huge purple line here, or magenta line here. So we are definitely in an uptrend. You see that the line is definitely pointing upwards. So we just were following the trend. Remember that the trend is your friend. You don't want to just trade outside of the trend. And we took our take profits based off of our Fibonacci, which was from this swing high to this swing low, and we said, okay, we want to look to take profits around the 78.6 area because we took our trades around the 50. You can see that the bounce offs were right here on the on this EMA, on this 200 EMA. So, excuse me. So that was to show that, and not only that, but we had extreme divergence here. You can see that we had 1, 2, 3 hits, and we had 1, and then here was the 2, and then here was the 3. So we have obviously upward momentum on this one, and then we're just stagnant here. So the Fisher Transformer was trying to tell us that we are about to see some buying pressure. We may not see extreme buying pressure like we saw here, but we assumed that we could probably see some buying pressure into the 78.6, which is definitely what we did, and now we're testing these highs here. So that is our trade. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put in a comment in one of the videos, or visit our website, www.thrivingbull.com, to sign up for our newsletter and to sign up for the signals once they release. We are still in beta here. So again, the website is www.thrivingbull.com.